Ghost transmissions. What did I do to deserve this? Still, it was no easy feat to break through the gate. Even if the enemy forces have decreased as much as HQ says they have. If you'd been here from the start, maybe my medical unit wouldn't have gone missing. It happened recently. 5 of my medical corps members, all missing. They went out on an emergency evacuation mission, but we lost contact with them. They shouldn't have been sent. None of them have RK. Then the gate was shut, and there was a series of attacks. I didn't have a chance to even think of looking for them. So, as we've been able to get through like this, let's look for signs of my corps members. The ruins are right in front of us anyway, and the prime hands aren't going anywhere. The real problem is, how are we gonna clear out the Order of Truth forces from the area? How about we see if we can find where my corps members might be while we take down enemies? No objections, right? Great. I'll transmit those as our operation details. My poor corps members deserve to be found and returned home. They should be discharged from active service too. Oh, one more thing. Try not to step in any puddles. If there's water, could be Bobby.
Dr. Han, I haven't actually submerged myself yet. Descendant, we have received the next set of coordinates. To ensure safety of the ruins area, we're commencing an operation to annihilate the enemy. Our goal is to completely eliminate all enemies in the ruins area. We have detected voltage signals, indicating an ambush near your location. Keep moving towards the ruins entrance while eliminating any remaining enemies. You were ordered not to enter the ruins until the area is secured. Enemy forces are switching to offensive. Don't let your guard down. We've detected a unit with a high-level energy signal. We suspect a Vulgus with a massive amount of firepower. Take care of it immediately. Descendant, we have received the next set of coordinates. To ensure safety of the ruins area, we're commencing an operation to annihilate the enemy. Our goal is to completely eliminate all enemies in the ruins area. We have detected Vulgus signals indicating an ambush near your location. Towards the ruins entrance while eliminating any remaining enemies. You were ordered not to enter the ruins until the area is secured.
Entering stealth state. Exhilarating, isn't it? Damn it.
Forces are switching to offensive. Don't let your guard down. We've detected a unit with a high-level energy signal. We suspect a Vulgus with a massive amount of firepower. Take care of it immediately. Vulgus eliminated. We'll brief you at HQ for your next operation.
Entering stealth state.
Descendant, it's urgent. The communications repeater nearby is transmitting an emergency signal. We need to check what's going on. Oh, great. It's being attacked by the Vulgus. We need to protect the repeater and its delicate equipment, so be gentle with it. High-level energy source detected. If they hit the repeater, I don't know how long it'll last. Descendant, the repeater is being attacked. Do you know how much it costs to repair that thing? Stop them quick!
I'll make sure. Activating stealth.
If the repeater is destroyed, the entire communications grid will go down too. Keep...
You are my
There's an Order of Truth data storage facility nearby. Let's check it out. Let's see. Security system. Disabling it will allow me to collect the data. I need you to cover me while I disable the security protocols.
Answer. Shields are down. You are fine. Fire.
Security has been disabled. I've started working on the security. Keep the focus on me.
I'm so annoyed. Initiating self-inflation. Entering stealth state.
Let's see what this data reveals. I couldn't find any significant info. Thank you for your help anyway. HQ, this is Eugen. We secured the area surrounding the Ancestors' ruins. Standing by to infiltrate the ruins. We haven't located any traces of the missing medical corps unit yet. Bob is working on it.
Good job. I'm sorry to hear about the missing corps members, but this operation cannot be delayed. You are to infiltrate the ruins immediately. Descendant, I'll have the Ironheart sent there once you've secured them. This mission symbolizes everything that humanity has long awaited. Must be successful. Over.
You got all that, right? Okay, let's prepare to infiltrate the ruins. There may be signs of my corps members.
Descendant, can you hear me? I went to Mystery's End to try and reach you. I'll be waiting at the ruins that contain the Prime Hands. There's something that I must tell you.
Guy, you're not trying to stop our operation, are you?
We need to check what's going on. Oh, great. It's being attacked by the Vulgus. protect the repeater. And it's delicate equipment, so be gentle with it. High-level energy source detected. If they hit the repeater, I don't know how long it'll last. Coming. Watch out for those with heavy weapons. They can do a lot of damage to the repeater.
You won't find me.
Grid from being destroyed. Good job, Descendant.
I need your help so I can look for traces of the medic. If you distract the enemy, I'll be able to move freely. Yes, if you destroy the Vulgus comms, that should get their attention.
You won't find me. Shields are down. Damn.
to the device and to you. Trying to hurt.
You won't find me. Initiating You won't find me. Entering stealth state. It ends.
I'm not done yet. Can you buy me more time? Just smash something. I have a lot more left to check.
Initiating stealth.
Working. They're not even looking this way. Buy me some more time. Heads up. Powerful Vulgus approaching. I can't move from here. You'll have to deal with it yourself.
Activating stealth.
I found a set of what looks like human footprints leading inside. Let's keep moving.
That's laughable.
Descendant, the Ironheart is waiting to be transported to your location. Equipment and forces are also waiting to be deployed to fortify the ruins. Alpha has been looking forward to this moment. Considering the circumstance that humanity finds itself in, it makes sense. However, Descendant, consider, do you really need to use the Ironheart? If you are in a position where you are unable to object, unless you or the Descendants will it otherwise, I will also follow the will of humanity from this point forward. I was created to serve humanity, and I believe demonstrating the result of using the Ironheart is a helpful part of that. Humans tend to prioritize results over process. If they view a result as a certainty, they will justify the process. Therefore, I consider this current process to be justified. Please take care of the Ironheart, Descendants.
Guide, your last comment made it sound like you've given up on the current situation. Is that really how you feel?
I have not given up on anything, Eugen. Just as you have not given up on your medical corps members, despite there being only a flicker of hope.
What do you mean? My corps members are still alive.
The Vulgus can't see me. Why? Because I exist in their blind spot.
Inez Rhea, Hound Unit.
The entrance to the ruins is blocked. We need to get an engineering unit to break through. We'll send you an engineering unit once all Vulgus near the entrance have been removed. Eugen will lead the engineering unit to the scene while keeping an eye on the ruins entrance.
Understood, HQ. Over and out. What a pain in the ass.
Descendant, I've been waiting for you.
Wait. What is that voice?
It seems to be the voice of the ruins' internal system. We have no records of any such system.
Perhaps the ruins are reacting to the Ironheart. This is a good sign.
There are a significant number of bogus signals, Alpha.
I believe you can handle that many. It was a much tougher situation when the investigative corps first discovered the ruins. Lost all my teammates in that operation. Was a powerful descendant who was being considered for commander. He was better than me in every way. I want to commemorate the souls of those who fell in that operation by seizing the Ironheart. Descendant, I will send you the route by comparing it with past records. Use it to get to the Prime Hands. Over. An area of electromagnetic energy. You need to be extra careful while there. The area around the Red Sphere and areas connected to the Prime Hands, or any Ironheart, have powerful electromagnetic fields. It's one of the clues that humans have used to locate the Ironhearts. Slowly but surely.
We'll test your qualifications. Think you're okay.
Descendant, we have detected a Vulgus signal moving toward you. You might need Arcade to open the gate. Now, has such a system existed in the past?
According to past records, no. I'll keep looking.
That voice. Something doesn't feel right about that voice. If there is a terminal that's connected, I will be able to check. But I don't believe there is such a device in these rooms. Okay, confirmed. Waiting for you. The Prime Hands are close. The Ironheart. Bring it to me.
Strange. The Ancestors' ruins have never looked like this before. Have you heard anything from the guide?
This is Eugen. The guide did mention these ruins were unusual, but they don't seem to have any detailed information either.
Alpha, should we abort the operation? Honestly, I would prefer to delay using the Ironheart.
We've already had this conversation. Can't you just trust me for once?
It's not about who's right or wrong, Alpha. I just want to use the information we received from beings more advanced than us strategically.
We can't turn back based on a mere feeling. We've come too far. There is a lot at stake with this operation. Descendant, the place where you are fighting is a very important facility. According to the Magister's analysis, it has a cooling system which is necessary to activate the Prime Hands. Any remaining Vulgus will hinder the activation. I want you to eliminate all enemies and move forward. Over and out. We found records that say you need a phase shift device in order to reach the Prime Hands. But the terminal necessary to activate it is in a very dangerous location. The quantum disintegration trap is activated, and the structure that leads to the terminal is completely destroyed. Please, be careful. It worked! The phase shift device has been activated. Now we can get to the Prime Hands.
It's time to face the truth!
Descendant, Vulgus signals are detected all around you. You're surrounded.
That was been walking for a while. What's happening?
I promised the Dominant that I would open the Iron Heart! I am waiting for this moment! Bring me the Iron Heart!
Oh no. That was a Vulgus' voice.
Everyone, remain calm. This changes nothing. We only have to defeat this thing and connect the Iron Heart.
You. Seal the dimensional wall and the location of Ingress will be exposed. If that is what HQ wished. I hope they learn their lesson from this. Descendant, look here. Stemming the flow of dimensional energy will only attract the attention of the Colossi. The dimensional wall must not be touched by anyone. Watch it! was created to help humanity. My task now is... The Ironheart has delivered results that leave much to be desired. However, there is still one final option. There's something I wish to tell you. No, to tell all of humankind, Descendant. Descendants, I did not wish for this to happen. But if I had continued to oppose the use of the Iron Heart, any trust you had in me would have been lost. I had no other choice but to wait for the best moment to effectively reveal my purpose. Descendant, can you guess what my purpose may be, and what the final option is? To ensure humanity's survival? When we were first linked, we both said we needed the Iron Hearts. That for humankind, an Iron Heart was a means to close the dimensional wall. In which case, why would a guide need Iron Hearts? To deliver them to humankind? No, Descendants. The reason why I need the Iron Hearts is to ensure their destruction. If the dimensional wall is closed, a much bigger cataclysmic event will occur, as you have witnessed. However, so long as the dimensional wall exists, the energy emitted from any Iron Heart will always draw entities from other dimensions to Ingress. For humankind and Ingress to truly experience peace, all Iron Hearts must be destroyed. This is what the ancestors have passed down to me. The regret of your forebears with the future generation as your only hope. Descendants, now is the time to choose. Please, I hope all of humankind will accept the sacred mission left behind by the ancestors.
Hold on a sec. Are you going to destroy the Iron Heart? That's your true purpose?
If that's the case, the Iron Hearts could have just been destroyed in the first place. She probably didn't know until she saw what happened when we used one. And there's no way Alpha would have allowed it.
It seems there are no other options.
Descendants, I have received the details of your conversation with the guide. I wish to speak with the Descendants regarding the operation. No, regarding the future of humanity. I invite you all to return to HQ. There isn't much time. We have to hurry. Destroying the Iron Heart. I'll be honest, it's shocking. I must admit, had I known about this from the start, I would not have used the guide as a strategic asset at all. However, the only reason I'm still calm, even after hearing all of this, is because the operation to close the dimensional wall failed. The enduring wish of humanity was all in vain. Damn it. However, Descendants, the destruction of the Iron Heart is not a decision I can make on my own. Have you ever wondered why the Magisters continue to assist humankind? Officially, our alliance with the Magisters has its roots in our fight against a common enemy, the Vulgus. However, there is an inconvenient truth. Something which Albion headquarters has classified as top secret. The Magisters want the Iron Hearts for their own purposes. The reason they came to us is because their ambition for the Iron Hearts differed from Corell's. Humankind entered into an agreement with the Magisters to receive scientific technology and resources, in exchange for finding and delivering the Iron Hearts to them. Closing the dimensional wall was also a common goal, born from the mutual understanding between humankind and the Magisters. But their true aim was entirely different. Which is why, if we destroy the Iron Heart without consulting them, we will no longer have the support of the Magisters. Descendants, humanity is in a terrible position where we're unable to survive on our own. Without the Magister's technology, we can no longer plan for our future. I was afraid we would become dependent upon this new entity, the Guide, when faced with this situation. That is why I rejected the Guide. And all of this is why we cannot immediately destroy the Ironheart. We are caught between a rock and a hard place. I need some time to collect my thoughts. I also need to discuss this with the Council of Magisters. For the time being, please obey Nell's command and proceed with the operation. Until I return, I would like the Descendants to consider this development and the future of humanity. We'll discuss our ultimate decision at a later time.
Were the commander's explanations...
Descendants, I understand everyone will be feeling very confused right now, myself included. However, in times such as these, we need to focus on operations and prepare for the enemy's counteroffensive directed at the Ironheart. It just so happens that Valby has returned from recon with some promising intel. And since this mission is critical to the White Knight Gulch occupation, I need you to join Valby and Eugen as part of it. In the meantime, the executive officers will assist Albion and Alpha.
I am analyzing the Void Paradox.
You need information about the Colossi.
You may speak freely. I overheard your conversation with Inez and Keelan. As they guessed, the enemy that the Vulgus engaged was definitely Aisha. I had my doubts when I started reviewing the records, but when it got to the part about a red handgun and a rose engraved on it, I was convinced. A handgun engraved with a red rose was Aisha's most cherished weapon. As you know, not many Descendants use handguns as their primary weapon, and no Descendant would insist on using a handgun unless it was an RK-unique weapon. For me, that confirmed the enemy that the Vulgus engaged, mentioned in those records, was Aisha. I've been obsessed with finding Aisha, waiting for the right time to go and search for her. Now that the opportunity is finally here, I've been excluded from the operation. I don't resent Alpha's decision. He's made a wise choice. But I need to ask you to do something. It's now or never. Will you look for signs of Aisha during this operation? It doesn't matter how small they are. I want to see them with my own eyes. I desperately need this.
This is Descendant Eckert. Are you busy? I've been refining the Void Vessel record tracking algorithm at HQ's request. I'll need to talk you through it. Could you spare some time? Just say the word. I'll find out everything. You're here. This is the device with the improved algorithm. I've added a couple of features to the Void radar configuration. Firstly, I've altered the data collection device so it detects certain wavelengths within the coordinates. I've also added a feature to amplify and track RK traces once detected, even the faintest amount. Even if the level of RK emissions drops below the threshold, it shouldn't be a problem as long as it has been detected. The device will accurately amplify the traces and recalculate their location. It gave me some headaches along the way, but it all turned out okay. Take it to Seneca and that's it. It'll start functioning once he's installed it. What I found most interesting during the development of the algorithm was in order to reduce the interference from void energy, I had to incorporate the principle of modulation of the gamma value of the reflected wavelength. Descendant? Descendant, are you listening? What do you want me to do? Hack something? Place a wiretap? Check data?
Are you ready to undertake a... Hello, Descendant. I've been waiting for you. That must be the algorithm Eckert modified. I'll apply it right now. When the algorithm activates, you'll be able to detect data that was previously obscured by the high levels of void energy. It'll provide an opportunity to retrieve data that would otherwise be missed due to the wavelengths. The first data to collect is the RK wavelengths remaining on VV072. These are the records left behind by any descendants. This is a chance for us to see events that took place, people we've lost, and any truths that may have been obscured. Descendant, I hope you return safely after completing the operation.
Launching Void Vessel Exploration Operation.
Is everyone alive? Damn, what are you gonna see cold now? Everyone, if you can hear me, please respond.
Oh, this is James. I'm hurt, but still alive. Are you all alright?
Everyone, safety and injury report.
Other than that, I'm alive. But James is in a critical condition. Internally.
Alright. Let's take care of James first. Everybody, gather around James.
Don't be sorry. It's on the floor.
He's ready. Just hold tight.
Look at that. James's wound is healing already.
The extremely high concentration must be why we can see him regenerating. James, tell me if you feel any discomfort.
I feel a little nauseous and strange. It's like my muscles are moving by themselves. The pain is going away, though. Really? Marie, give me a dose of that Rosum too. Maybe my arm is starting to become unbearable.
Alright, Edward. I can also feel your broken red seeping into your lungs. I'm gonna give you an even smaller dose than James. Here, let me see your shoulder.
Oh,
No, I'm glad the captain is alright. At least our captain is unbreakable.
Eddie, that's not funny. You know how worried I am.
I just want to help you relax, Lindsay. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have known what to do with ourselves.
That's right. And what's important is that we have one less wounded. You can relax, Captain.
Hold on! Everybody stand back! James is... changing.
Damn it! James!
No. Could it be because of the serum? Then Edwin and I could...
Marie! Don't jump to conclusions. Nothing's happened yet. We were exposed to large amounts of void energy on our way here. What's happening to James could be because of void energy. So calm down and get moving.
Aisha, are you saying you should give up on James? We have to find a way to help him.
Eddie, we have to survive in order to save James. Don't look back, just run. Eddie, what's wrong? No! Eddie, get a hold of yourself, please.
I feel so cold. So cold. I can't stand it.
Marie?
I hate the world. I hate it so much. I want to kill everyone. Everyone. I want everyone to feel how cold I am and my pain.
Look at me. Oh, my body. I'm a wreck. Why is our captain okay? Captain, you didn't take the serum. Captain, you're amazing. You survived even in a situation like this. How does it feel to watch us all die?
Why do you look so sad? Are you happy to survive out of all of us? It feels good, doesn't it? To watch us become monsters.
No. No. That's not true. Please. Just do this to me.
Great job, Descendant. We're analyzing the records you uploaded to your receive channel. The results should be available soon, so you'll be able to head out right away. Right on time. We've just completed analysis. The results aren't bad, but they aren't great either. Starting with the results of the detailed analysis, it's been confirmed that all of these records were modified with a specific decryption system developed by Albion headquarters, all with different IDs too. Which means, as we suspected, Aisha's squad did make it to VV-072.
The problem is the next part. We've analyzed the records we believed have been left by Aisha's squad. I just can't make sense of them.
It's like Keelan said. The more I examine the records, the creepier it gets, the harder it is to understand. It's like a diary of someone suffering from nightmares. It's that erratic. I'm going to request that Data Intelligence do secondary analysis on it. A more detailed analysis might reveal repetitions, or anything that could help us understand what happened. This doesn't seem to be just about Aisha, but about her entire squad. So I hope we can find some clues.
We'll take care of this. You get to HQ and brief them. Before you do, you can upload this data to Ajax's receive channel. I bet he's been waiting for it.
Whoa, Keelan, you finally learned some social skills. I'm lost for words. You're going to respond to my messages right away from now on, right?
I've always answered you immediately. With silence.
I tried to hide that I've been waiting for this, but I guess I failed. Thank you for looking out for me.
I didn't do it for your gratitude. And I'd appreciate if next time you don't bring your personal issues into an operation.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You were doing so well. Just say something nice.
Descendant, I apologize for rushing you here like this.
While conducting the secondary analysis requested by Hound, I discovered something new. The Vulgus weren't just after information about the Ironhearts, they were also looking for something else entirely. It was what you and Keelan discovered during your first foray, the unidentified lifeform. The Vulgus were looking for research data on that lifeform, as well as anything else related to the Ironhearts. Data that could reveal the location of the Ironhearts should be reason enough to go to VV-072. But for them to also look for data on that lifeform means it must represent a great strategic benefit to them. The Ironhearts and the R&D on an unidentified lifeform. The link between them is the ancestors. Now that we know for certain that VV-072 is not a Vulgus ship, the only other beings capable of building a vessel of that size were the ancestors. The problem is that we have been unable to figure out why the ancestors left Ingress after quantum encrypting geographical data on Ingress, and why they researched the creation of the unidentified lifeform on that vessel. It feels like I'm sinking deeper into the void abyss myself the more I investigate this. I wish I could find a clear answer. For now, Command will work with the Magisters to hypothesize the most likely explanation. I'll get back to you when we have something meaningful to report.
Descendant, I believe I have a way to unravel this mystery. Descendant, like HQ, I also believe that VV-072 is an ancestor ship. Most of the technology present on VV-072 is a match for that of the ancestors. Many of the technological marvels created by the ancestors are based on the same algorithm as I am. Therefore, it should be possible to use my code to access the ship's internal operating systems. And I know Eckert has developed an algorithm that minimizes interference from void energy. This is a new form of analytical code that merges Eckert's algorithm with my decryption code. Uploading this code to the ship's systems should enable you to find the data hidden by the ancestors. The ancestors' data is likely to be quantum encrypted, and it will take some time to decrypt it. But if you are patient, you will acquire a vast amount of data. If I had any records relating to the ship, I could have hastened the process. But for some reason, there is no information on the Void Abyss, Void Vessels, or VV-072 in my records. I am perplexed by this, but it is not too late if we hurry. We can still stop the Vulgus and overcome the increasing information gap.
Inesrea, Hound Unit. Commencing operation.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
Would you like to use the laboratory?
Oh, the special human child. What do you need?
Water will guide us. Ah, there you are. Are you hurt at all? I was wondering if Dr. Han would have to take a look at you first, but thankfully, I see that won't be necessary. Such a shame about the Ironheart and the dimensional wall. To be honest, I was surprised to hear about our relationship with the Magisters. I thought it was an alliance forged against a common enemy, the Vulgus. I'm starting to appreciate what Alpha said about everything having a price. Anyway, it seems the Magisters have already found 1 or 2 Ironhearts to study. That won't be dangerous, will it? Maybe the real danger will be with this operation. While I was tracking the source of the mysterious gaze, I discovered the location of the base of the Order of Truth. Our mission objectives are to infiltrate the base, find out why the Vulgus forces have been decreasing, and strike the core facilities. There are signs of Eugen's missing medical corps members that are connected to the base. We'll be rescuing and extracting them as well. This mission will be a little dangerous, but let's make it a success and keep everyone alive. We can do this.
Our first target is a structure overlooking the entire gulch called the Eye of Truth. I've sent the mission details about the target and nearby objectives. Make sure you look them over.
So, the culprit behind the ominous gaze you felt is the Eye of Truth?
Yep. The closer you get to it, the more you feel it stare.
Inez Rhea, Hound Unit.
approach the Eye of Truth. I've already checked the pulse in the water to find the targets.
It never ceases to amaze me how useful your RK is. Artillery fire and focus on the target. Quite impressive.
Pulse is becoming weaker. Keep it up.
Over limit free.
Go after the last target. Don't lose your focus. Once the barrier is removed, we'll be able to stop the Eye of Truth and continue searching the area.
It worked! The barrier's pulse is weakening. Now, let's do this.
I need to get through this.
I found a route that leads to the Eye of Truth. There's a Vulgar signal coming from inside. Tread lightly.
I can feel the Vulgar's pulse ahead. You handle the fight while I check the situation, okay?
Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Are they really trying to stop us?
Found a Vulgus data terminal. Maybe we can use it to find the information we need.
Well done, Balby. Let's see what's in there.
Changing mags. I'll finish the job no matter what. from the metal core. Save us.
That's the voice of one of the members of the medical corps. Damn it! Can't make it out clearly because of the noise.
Watch out! It's a trap! I can feel water drops shaking. The powerful Vulgus must have arrived.
Albion, we have detected a rescue request signal left by the medical corps. We'll rescue them, by any means necessary.
I don't feel the gaze anymore. You did it! We've gained entry into the Order's fortress. Join us there.
Shield at 0%.
The voice signal from the Albion channel was transmitted from somewhere nearby. It might be a rescue request from the missing medical corps team. We have to save them. Can you help us?
You don't even have to ask. We're definitely going to save them, aren't we? Finally! The electronic jamming signals are gone.
Captain! Help us!
Please save him!
That's one of my missing medical corps members. Where is it coming from?
There's a device nearby generating a specific frequency. Once we stop it, we'll be able to determine the location. Sense a high-power energy source from that Vulgus. Perhaps we can use it.
Aiming at target.
The enemy has a bomb. Use it to blow up the device.
One kill.
No, we're too late.
We found something. Bobby, I'll go into the main base of the Order first. If Mina's still alive, the others will be there too. We have to hurry.
Eugene, be careful! You can't do it alone!
Descendant, I've received a report on Valby and Eugen. We need to focus on the operation to neutralize the Eye of Truth for now. Technical support will be provided to analyze the weaknesses of this facility.
Descendant, this is Eckert. I've set the target zone to your seed. Get to the location. We're going to attempt scanning the facility. I want you to protect the target zone while we scan it for recall. I need to share this data with Dr. King. We're almost done. We only need to hold out a little longer.
Objective confirmed.
Done. I'll send you the scan data.
We've located the facility's optic nerve. Destroy it.
This device has to be connected to the optic nerve. Destroy the nerve to blind the eye.
Eckert? It looks like the Eye of Truth is still active. What's happening?
Damn it! There's another energy source connected to the optic nerve.
Strong low-temperature energy activity is being detected from the upper floor. Hurry up.
Shield at 0%. Electric.
Eckert, is that the energy source?
The Vulgars are transferring energy, I'm sure.
Setting objective.
Of the Eye of Truth is diminishing. Great work, Descendant.
Target confirmed.
need to work harder. Sorry for suddenly leaving you behind earlier. Dr. Han is really trying, In any case, I think it would be best if we left Eugene to focus on searching for the Medical Corps members. I don't think he's in the best state to handle any other missions. We should investigate the Order's base and destroy any major facilities. We need to find out why the Vulgus forces have shrunk at such a worryingly fast rate.
Mina, Ash, do you copy? This is Medical Corps Captain Eugene. Bint, Ribbon, Jane, all members of the Medical Corps, please respond.
Eugene, we're going to begin our investigation of the Order's base. Make sure you find that unit.
Melt away.
to occupy the outskirts of the fortress so we can fully investigate the facility. You lead the battle. I'll check out the other facilities. There's an underground waterway. If I use it to spread out, I can investigate without getting caught.
There's something I want to check. I need you to collect as many DNA samples as possible from the Vulgus nearby. I hope my speculation is wrong, but confirmation. I'll need a variety of samples. Thanks for doing this. More than enough. It'll help along. Thank you.
Reinforcements coming your way! Are you okay? Thank goodness. I couldn't use comms while in the water. Hi, Descendant. I've distributed the DNA detection catalyst at Eugen's request. If there's any DNA to be detected, it'll be attached to the catalyst and turned into data. The catalyst won't last long, so try to collect everything quickly. I don't understand why I detected human DNA. Thanks for your help. I'll send the data to Eugen. Descendant. To enter the fortress, we must secure the demarcation line by capturing the courtyard. I've asked Valby to disrupt the enemy section. Seems like she's doing a good job. The enemy forces are dispersing.
Enemy defense forces are on their way. Be careful. Valby has really helped us by leading the enemy away. Valby, are you okay? We should check your condition.
Activating toxic veil.
I'm fine. I'm retreating safely.
A significant number of units have followed her. Let's take care of the remaining Vulgus. That must be the commander Valby was talking about. Begin engagement.
Dominator.
Valby has safely retreated. Great job.
Everyone, gather at the forward base. I have some disturbing intel.
Is it signs of the medical corps?
I really wish that were the case. But regardless, this intel can't be ignored. We've spotted a device that collects experimental data for the Vulgus. We need to figure out what kind of experiments these Vulgus bastards have been conducting. I'll hack the device. Traces of human DNA are scattered throughout this building, not just from my core. I need high-quality samples and data. they've been conducting some grisly experiments nearby.
This is great. How was that?
I couldn't interpret all the data as some parts are encrypted, which is annoying. Even so, we managed to collect quite a lot of data. Thank you.
Yo, Descendant. I bet there's a core facility here that supplies power to the entire area. If we can make it go up in smoke, we'd be dealing a heavy blow to the Vulgus. That's weird. The power grid is cut off, but it's still working. Did I choose the wrong facility? Based on the blueprints, there's a backup power source underground. The Vulgus must have activated their backup source. Oh yeah, for sure. They brought their backup power source online. Once that's removed, their hands are tied. Descendant, how's the situation over there? I'm detecting a powerful energy signal. Oh, that's a relief. The Vulgus power grid is shutting down in every zone.
There's one last thing I want to check. I hope I'm not right, but I still need to check. I need biosamples from them to analyze and form a conclusion. I have enough samples. You've been a great help.
Now that everyone's here, I'll tell you what I saw. Underneath this fortress, there is a hatchery that breeds Vulgus soldiers. It's known as the Pool of Life. It's a disgusting Vulgus facility with many horrible uses. During strategy discussions with the Medical Corps, someone once raised the idea of researching the scope of the Vulgus military forces and their estimated losses, as well as how they went about replenishing their forces. The prevailing opinion among the Corps was that since the majority of the Vulgus legions are organic beings, excluding the Legion of Immortality, they would be limited in the number of units they could mobilize. But Captain Glay had a different theory. She thought that as long as the Vulgus had a supply of DNA organic matter, it would be possible for them to create as many organic Vulgus as they wanted. I genuinely hope her theory is incorrect. But the composition of the organic matter we found is a perfect match for the DNA we previously extracted from Vulgus samples. And the cargo boxes filled with this organic matter are connected to the underground. There's a steady flow of them. I believe my Medical Corps members must have learned that there was a Vulgus hatchery here, and attempted to investigate. Regardless, it could be incredibly dangerous down there. And it'd be a waste of resources if you get dragged into this because of my selfish interests. Investigating on my own should be sufficient. It would be best for the rest of you to return to Albion.
There you go again, trying to act all cool and tough. You're more like a piece of paper, easy to blow away. Those aren't selfish reasons. They're called the bonds of friendship. We all understand that. We'll let you take the lead, but when we go back together. Including the members of the Medical Corps.
She really is stubborn.
We should get moving, Dr. Han.
I thought the enemy movements looked suspicious. It seems they were preparing a surprise attack. As the zone's defense line has been breached, the situation is critical. I'm assuming command. Multiple enemy signals detected. An unexpectedly large force is advancing to the vanguard. Defend the facility. Detected another large-scale movement of forces. Defend the facility. all right, Descendant? Looks like you're still holding strong. Enemy reinforcements spotted. Prepare for an attack. Descendant, incoming impact detected. Brace yourself. Descendant, the facility will be destroyed at this rate. I thought the enemy movements looked suspicious. It seems they were preparing a surprise attack. As the zone's defense line has been breached, the situation is critical. I'm assuming command. We've detected another large-scale movement of forces. Defend the facility. Enemy signals detected. An unexpectedly large force is advancing as the vanguard.
you.